Dynamic memory allocation in C. So what do you mean by dynamic memory allocation? Let us see. So we use malloc, calloc, free methods and realloc also. So basically what do you mean by dynamic memory allocation? Memory allocation is two types, static and dynamic. Static means memory allocated at compile time, whereas dynamic means memory allocated at runtime. So the dynamically allocated memory is allocated in heap memory. So we use malloc, calloc, realloc and free methods in dynamic memory allocation, which are imported from stdlib.h. So we have a malloc, calloc, realloc and free methods using a diagram. So what do you mean by malloc? Malloc means memory allocation. Allocate single block of memory. Whereas calloc means what? Contiguous allocation. Allocate multiple blocks of memory. Whereas realloc means reallocation of memory, that is reallocate memory that which is already done by malloc or calloc. Whereas free means deallocate the dynamically allocated memory, that is releasing the memory. So this is about all four operations, malloc, calloc, realloc and free briefly. So both malloc and calloc will allocate the memory and returns a address which can be generic address which can be stored in a void pointer. That means what? Both malloc and calloc will return address which can be stored in, which can be any data type, void pointer. Whereas realloc and free methods, realloc method will modify the size of the previously allocated space, whereas free method will release the previously allocated memory. Are we clear? So that is about brief description. So if you see the difference between malloc and calloc, both are almost same, one parameter, two parameters, and also one important difference, malloc will not initialize the memory, whereas calloc will initialize all the memories to 0. So calloc will initialize to 0. Right? So here is the some syntax for each operation. Here we have a malloc syntax which will take only one parameter. So we are allocating 20 bytes of memory using malloc. That is 5 integers. Here we have once again same 20 bytes of memory using calloc. And this is realloc, the changing the size from 20 bytes to 40 bytes. Whereas free method will release the memory. So we have 4 syntaxes for malloc, calloc, realloc and free methods. Are we clear? So finally, what do you mean by dynamic memory allocation? The process of allocating memory at runtime is known as dynamic memory allocation. Thank you. See you in the next video.